Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? Please have your tickets in hand before you board the plane. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Johan Castell and you're watching Wings. On the show today, how travel trends are shifting due to the Iran war and where you can go instead of West Asia. We also cover festivals across India. But before we begin, let's look at Eid celebrations worldwide. Global travel is being reshaped by geopolitics. As the war in West Asia disrupts air routes and impacts traveler confidence, popular destinations like Dubai are seeing a collapse in demand. For now, the world is traveling differently. From Asia's mega cities to Europe's safe havens, we take a look at where travelers are heading instead. As the war in West Asia lingers, the impact on travel and tourism is immense. According to estimates, West Asia is losing roughly $600 million in visitor spending each day. Meanwhile, as tensions in West Asia disrupt airspace and shake traveler confidence, global tourism patterns are shifting fast. Flights are being rerouted, costs are rising, and for millions of travelers, one question now matters most. Where is it safe to go? For years, Dubai was the go-to global playground. It built a reputation for luxury, shopping, nightlife, and seamless connectivity. Now, however, as traveler preferences shift, affluent travelers are looking east. Singapore offers safety, precision, and premium experiences. Bangkok delivers energy, affordability, and nightlife. Hong Kong blends finance, culture, and skyline living. Across Asia, other cities are stepping in to fill the gap. Beyond cities, safety has become the new currency of travel. Destinations like Switzerland, Austria, and Japan are seeing steady demand, not just for their beauty, but also for their stability. Because in today's world, travelers aren't just choosing destinations, they're choosing certainty. Another change is emerging. Travelers are staying closer to home. As airfares rise and routes lengthen, short-haul destinations gain ground. Indians opt for Thailand, Vietnam, and Sri Lanka. Europeans rediscover the Mediterranean. Asian travelers stay within Asia. Dubai has long been a hub for conferences and corporate travel. Now, traffic is shifting. Singapore, Hong Kong, and Kuala Lumpur are emerging as new centers for global business events. There's also the cost. Longer flight paths mean higher fuel burn, and higher fuel prices mean higher ticket prices. For budget travelers, it means rethinking plans. For luxury travelers, it means paying more for peace of mind. But perhaps the biggest shift isn't logistical, it's psychological. Even destinations that remain safe are being avoided because perception matters as much as reality. In travel, confidence is everything, and for West Asia, even after the war is over, rebuilding a safe reputation will take time. Responding to all these shifts, travelers are adapting in different ways. Luxury travelers prefer exclusive, well-managed destinations with personalized service. Families favor destinations that offer easy access and child-friendly activities, mostly choosing familiar, short-haul holidays. Business travelers prioritize efficiency, seeking destinations with strong connectivity, robust infrastructure, and political stability. The map of global tourism is being redrawn, segment by segment. From rerouted skies to reimagined destinations, this isn't just a shift, it is a reset. In a world shaped by uncertainty, travel is no longer about where you want to go, but where you feel safe, especially with your family. And now, more than ever, where you find peace of mind shapes every journey. Global travel evolves as geopolitics reshapes the map. Destinations offering safety, connectivity, and confidence are emerging as new winners. Whether in Asia or Europe, travel persists along new routes and in new directions. From Rajasthan to Tamil Nadu, India's festive calendar in March has filled different corners of the country with color and devotion. Here's a look at some of the regional festivals celebrated across the country.
In Rajasthan, the festival of Gangaur was celebrated with grandeur, especially in Jaipur. Dedicated to the goddess Gauri, Lord Shiva's consort, the festival is observed by women for marital happiness and well-being. Markets were filled with colorful idols of Isar and Gangaur, the divine figures of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati or Gauri. The 18-day festival begins after Holi, but its highlight is the royal procession in the Pink City. Traditional music, folk performances, and women in traditional attire carrying decorated pots on their heads. Everyone comes together for peace, prosperity, and well-being, keeping Rajasthan's rich cultural heritage alive.
The prayers went very well. Many people gathered here and enjoyed the celebrations. My family also enjoyed the festival. It's a truly unique festival, and traditions like these should be carried forward.
In Udaipur, the Sindhi community celebrated the festival of Cheti Chand, marking the beginning of the Lunar New Year. The festival is dedicated to Lord Jhulelal, the community's deity. Devotees gathered for prayers and community feasts, celebrating a new beginning.
The procession you're witnessing today marks the birth anniversary of Lord Jhulelal, which also coincides with the Indian New Year. The celebrations feature a grand procession winds through the city. Along the route, community-run food stalls serve traditional Sindhi dishes to the public. In Maharashtra, streets and homes came alive as people celebrated Gudi Padwa, marking the Marathi New Year and the arrival of spring. Homes were decorated with rangoli or intricate traditional floor art. At the same time, Gudi flags or a sacred banner were hoisted outside homes as a symbol of victory and good fortune. People dressed in traditional attire took part in processions and danced to Marathi beats.
In Marathi culture, this is one of the biggest festivals, as it's celebrated as our Hindu New Year. So people come here, wish everybody each another, and they play the Indian music, the Marathi music, and wear colorful clothes. So yeah, it's vibrant. It's very important.
In Tamil Nadu, thousands of devotees gathered at the historic Jambukeshwara temple to celebrate the Panguni Car Festival. The festival is part of the Panguni Brahmotsavam. It saw grand chariots carrying Lord Jambukeshwara, a manifestation of Lord Shiva, and goddess Akilandeshwari, an embodiment of goddess Parvati, being pulled through the streets by devotees. Chants filled the air as people participated in the procession with deep faith and devotion. The temple, which is over 2,000 years old, holds great religious significance, making the festival a major spiritual event in the region. Also in Tamil Nadu, the Poochorithal festival was celebrated at the Arulmigu Vekkaliamman temple. The temple is dedicated to the goddess Vekkali, a form of the goddess Kali. From the royal processions of Rajasthan to the chariot temple of Tamil Nadu, these festivals highlight India's diverse culture and deep-rooted spiritual heritage, bringing people together in celebration and devotion.
Finland has once again been named the happiest country in the world, topping global rankings for yet another year. But what does that really mean for travelers? Is that happiness something you can experience on a holiday? From Arctic landscapes to minimalist city life, we explore what makes Finland so content and whether a visit can bring a little bit of that happiness to you. This is Finland, a country known for its scenic nature, enthusiastic sauna culture, and extensive welfare system. The country's 5.6 million citizens report high levels of trust and strong social systems. Now, Finland keeps up its top position as the world's happiest country for the 9th year in a row. It scored 7.764 out of 10, according to an annual UN-sponsored report. The ranking reflects life satisfaction, not momentary happiness. The reasons behind Finland's happiness ranking invite exploration. Does this mean its residents are genuinely the happiest? People in Helsinki offer their perspectives on what makes Finland special.
We have pristine nature, and the peace and quiet here is probably our trump card for why it's nice to be here.
Valttikortti. Kenkämäki täällä on hyvä olla.
Beyond nature, culture and systems also shape this sense of contentment. After hearing a local perspective, you might wonder, what does happiness actually look like in Finland?
I think it's embedded in the culture. I feel like from a very young age, children are taught to focus on the quality of life, the close relationships with family and friends and the experiences. And with that, I think they just have a real emphasis on happiness, which I think is wonderful.
In my opinion, Finland is the happiest country in the world because we have a high-quality education system and a solid foundation for building a different kind of future. And we're close to Europe, which gives us really good positive influences.
Finnish society works. Secondly, it's safe and we can trust each other. And thirdly, and this is not probably from the empirical point of view most important, the differences between people are not that large.
It seems the reasons for the high ranking include a clean environment, work-life balance, access to nature, and a simple way of life. Experts point to a mix of trust in society, equality, and stability. Finland is not flashy, it is not loud, but still it is consistently number one. Now, let's look at a few experiences you can have if you visit this Scandinavian destination. How about going for a walk in a picture-perfect Finnish forest, staying overnight in a lakeside cabin, gazing at the northern lights and enjoying the Finnish sauna culture? Here, doing nothing is the experience. Or how about experiencing Scandinavian minimalism in Helsinki? Wander through the city and see its clean design, enjoy the slow cafe life, and take in the seaside calm, far removed from fast-paced, crowded urban life. There are also options such as reindeer rides, glass igloos, and snow activities under star-lit skies. For many travelers, this presents a markedly different environment. With these experiences in mind, the real question isn't whether the country is worth visiting or what to do there, but whether travel can make you happier. Even if the country is ranked the happiest, will it make you happy? Local residents don't chase happiness, they design life around balance. It's about lifestyle, not luxury or opulence. As a visitor, can you experience this same balance? Can you tap into it? Of course, it is not all perfect. We have to remember that Finland is expensive, and this is noticeable when traveling. Additionally, winters are harsh, social life is quieter than in other destinations, and social interactions can feel more reserved. Finland may not give you happiness, but it might give you a sense of what it looks like if you dare to visit. The only question is, what does happiness mean to you when you travel? In Spain, a unique festival is drawing millions of visitors and artists to the Fallas festival, which has turned the city of Valencia into an open-air art gallery. The Fallas festival is arguably one of Spain's most iconic cultural celebrations. It is held every year in Valencia in honor of Saint Joseph, the patron saint of carpenters. Recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage, the festival provides a stage for various artists to showcase their artwork to the world. This week-long festival turns the city into an open-air art gallery where giant sculptures, fireworks, and music take over the streets. Valencia, a coastal city in Spain known for its rich history and vibrant culture, becomes the heart of this artistic festival every spring. At the center of the celebration are the Fallas, massive handcrafted sculptures made of wood, paper and plaster. Also known as ninots, these figures often depict politicians, celebrities and global events using humor and satire to reflect current affairs. This year, many of the sculptures focused on global politics and conflicts, with figures representing world leaders and current geopolitical scenarios.
Here they have installed the figures of Trump, Netanyahu, and Putin, and they are making a critique. First, it refers to the death of the girls in the bombing that started the war in Iran, in which 150 girls were killed. And then it directly states that they are murderers and tyrants who believe they have the right to decide who lives and who dies.
Artists spend months designing and building these installations, which can tower several stories high. The streets of Valencia are filled with visitors, all gathering to admire the detail, creativity, and sheer scale of these structures.
It's my first time here. I'm from Figueres, Girona, and we came especially to see this. We only have one day here. I thought there would be fewer, and that they would be smaller, but these are huge, and there are so many of them. The atmosphere is also very good.
Amid all the spectacular artworks, the final day of the festival, popularly known as La Crema, steals the spotlight. On the first night of the festival, all the Fallas are set on fire. In a dramatic and emotional ceremony, these magnificent creations are reduced to ashes, symbolizing renewal and the welcoming of a new season. Fireworks light up the sky, firecrackers echo through the streets, and thousands gather to witness the spectacle.
This is my 6th time I come to Las Fallas. I really love the culture, I love the Fallas. Of course, we come for the fireworks. It's so nice. It's magical. If you come once, you're hooked. You want to come every year.
With all the fire and celebration, the Fallas festival plays a crucial role in bringing people together, as neighborhoods work throughout the year to create their own sculptures and keep the tradition alive. In Paris, the art of dance is attracting people to witness a surreal performance. Spanish choreographer Marcos Morao is bringing his unique vision to the Paris Opera Ballet. Here's a look.
The Spanish choreographer Marcos Morao is well known for his surreal visual style and exploration of movements. And now his distinctive style of art can be witnessed in one of the world's most prestigious institutions, the Paris Opera Ballet. In the show, he presents his latest work, Etude, a performance that explores the life of a dancer from beginning to end.
The play is a journey, a kind of study, an essay on the life of a dancer, from the moment she greets the audience to the moment she bids them farewell, and everything that crosses her mind in between.
Morao has worked across multiple disciplines like flamenco, circus, and ballet. For him, stepping out of his comfort zone is essential to creative growth.
I believe that we, as creators, like to see ourselves outside the comfort zone. That's where you can really dive in, discover new things, and also learn from others, learn from what is different.
In Etude, Morao alters with movement by breaking away from traditional fluidity in ballet. Instead, he introduces a more fragmented and deconstructed style, challenging dancers to adapt to a new form of expression. With his unique approach, which he calls Kova, Morao feels that this performance is more than just a dance piece, a signature art worthy of an exhibition space. As Etude runs in Paris, Morao's work is redefining the boundaries of classical ballet, offering audiences a fresh and surreal take on the art form.
That's all we have for you on the show this weekend, but we return again next weekend with more travel content for you. Until then, it's me, Johan Castell, signing off. Goodbye.